we start with the latest on the Bryan Kohberger case. The suspected quadruple murderer will appear in court today to formally accept his plea deal. The family of one of the victims, Kaylee Goncalves, issuing this new statement saying the following, quote, "We stand strong that it is not over until a plea is accepted. We will not stop fighting for the life that was stolen unjustly. While we are cognizant that some may have wanted the plea, the prosecution relayed to us it was not a majority vote that was the deciding factor in offering this plea." The family would go on to say they, quote, "require a full confession, full accountability, location of the murder weapon, confirmation the defendant acted alone, and the true facts of what happened that night."
Former state prosecutor Elliot Feelig joins us now. Elliot, thank you so much for being here. What are the chances that happens, and what are the chances it happens today at the plea hearing?
Well, the judge is almost certainly going to accept the plea. And judges recognize that it's prosecutors who are elected by the people to make these sorts of decisions. The judge can ask for a full allocution. I don't think they're going to get all the answers. The judge isn't required to, for example, request that a motive be provided. But by and large, this plea is almost certain to go through. Judges generally say, I'm not going to step in and insert my own discretion and say it's too lenient, it's too harsh. Provided the person pleads to the full docket, that's it.
And just to be clear, under Idaho law, there is no way for that judge to force Kohberger in the act of pleading guilty to give that exact allocution that the victim's families want.
No, it just has to allocute to the facts and show that it's a knowing and voluntary plea.
So the Menendez brothers got life in prison without the possibility of parole, and they spent their 35 years behind bars trying to get out of it.
Right.
And look where they are today. Could you foresee something like that happening with Bryan Kohberger?
No, I think this is such a heinous crime. And I understand why people object to this not being death penalty. You look at this and you say, if not for this, then why we even have a death penalty on the books? That being said, I don't think he'll ever see freedom.
As a former prosecutor, do you think that this case from start to finish was properly handled by the Idaho prosecutors?
No, look, the victims or the victim families have a right to say, to object if they were not kept in the loop, if they were not kept on board. If this is in fact being rushed and hurried, then the prosecutor didn't show sufficient empathy and didn't do his job. I've been in that situation where you're making a plea. You're accepting a plea that the family is not comfortable with. At the very least, you have a duty to make sure that they understand why you're making this decision. And it seems like there hasn't been good communication from the prosecutor to the victim families.
So Maddie Mogen and Ethan Chapin's families are okay with this plea deal, but Kaylee Goncalves' family is not. We've heard a lot from Steve. Actually, we're hearing that he's going to be protesting outside the courthouse today. Can you envision a scenario where one of the parents speaks out at this hearing? It's going to happen at 11 a.m. in Idaho time, 1 p.m. Eastern, and says, please, judge, prosecutors, don't let this go through, and their opinion is taken into consideration?
I don't think the judge will let victim families speak today at the plea proceeding. I think at the sentencing, of course. But in the end, the judge is going to look at this and say, he's pleading to the whole docket. And you know what? I understand the objection, but there are so many things that can go wrong at a trial, even what looks like a rock crusher case. So when you have a defendant who's willing to plead to the entire docket, accept responsibility, it's hard to see a prosecutor passing up that opportunity.
And there seems to be a lot of confusion coming from people in the legal community. So I want you to be the definitive final answer here. Under Idaho law, how much discretion does this judge even have to reject a plea deal?
The judge is not going to reject the plea deal unless there's an indication that the defendant doesn't understand the nature of the bargain, which he surely will have had explained to him by his lawyers, or if there's not a sufficient factual basis, which clearly there is a factual basis for the plea.
Well, it's been a 30-month-long case. It appears at the ending, it's ending with a man who committed such a horrific murder of 4 young lives, and he's getting a say in his fate, which I'm sure is weighing heavy on so many people who are close to this case. We want to also ask you about another case that happened in New York City yesterday, some big moves where the jury reached a partial verdict in the Sean Diddy Combs trial, but they still remain inconclusive when it comes to the racketeering charge. So the judge says not good enough, keep deliberating. What happens today?
I think this is going to get wrapped up today one way or another. Either they will be declared a hung jury on the one remaining account, or they will resolve their difference. I can't see it going on much longer, though, when they're down to 1 count, and it doesn't look good for him. He looked very dejected. So did his lawyers in court yesterday. Hard to envision a scenario where they were acquitting him of the lesser charges and being stuck on the higher charge. Most likely he's been convicted on some of the lower charges.
So to be abundantly clear, even if the jury cannot come to a guilty verdict on racketeering. If they come to a guilty verdict on those other 4 charges, Diddy will spend a significant number of years in prison.
Right, and the judge will accept a partial verdict, just like they took a partial verdict in the Harvey Weinstein case a few weeks ago.
Okay. Well, court is closed Thursday and Friday, so if they don't come to a verdict today, the next time they will be back in court is Monday. Elliot, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thanks.